When Taylor tweeted me, the only notifications I get sent to my phone are Instagram comments, and someone had tagged me in a screenshot of it. And I remember I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's a fake account, and I put my phone down because there was no way in my brain that that could happen. And then my phone just started blowing up and I was like, this is real, this is a thing. And I looked at it, and I mean, I've been such a big fan of her since her first record, just because I feel like as a young singer-songwriter in country music, she's the one to look up to, you know? And she really, I feel like, was a trailblazer for the rest of us. And so the fact that she was listening to my music is a really big deal to me. Girls need positive girls. That's just a thing. And so for me, I'm drawn to like positive female artists, and so I just wanted to be another one for other girls to be drawn to. I kind of stumbled into this whole thing. I always loved music growing up. I was super involved in like my church choir and my glee club at my high school, and I loved it, but I wanted to be a vet and stay in Knoxville. Like, that was my dream. But then one day I started writing songs, and it just was this thing that fell into my lap at a time where I needed it. That is when my whole life switched around to wanting to be a singer. And I was 13 and just started writing songs like crazy and singing them and going to Nashville. Convinced my mom to move to Nashville when I was 15. Got to Nashville, had no idea what I was doing at all. Still kind of don't, but that's part of the fun of it. Signed my record deal like a little over a year ago, so it's been just kind of a whirlwind, but it's been so much fun. I grew up on Top 40 Pop, totally, I still love it. And I didn't know what country music was, which is so funny because I grew up on a farm in East Tennessee, so I don't know how I didn't get that, but I started writing songs at 13, and they were country songs, but I didn't know what country songs were necessarily. And so when I was writing them, I didn't know where they fit. And then I heard Stupid Boy on my friend's MySpace page. And I just remember listening to it and being like, what is this and where did it come from? So I got his record, Taylor Swift's record, Sugarland and Dixie Chicks, and that was my introduction to country music, which was not that long ago. But it's funny because I was just naturally writing it because that's where my roots are. My main goal for this record was even the slow, sad songs like The First Time or like Secondhand Smoke. I wanted them to have the positive twist on them. So like with First Time, it's, you know, I should have learned the first time, but now I know for the next time, you know, goodbye should mean goodbye. And then for Secondhand Smoke, it's like, my parents chose to do this, but I'm not. You know, it's taking the sadness of the situation and making it positive. We named the album The First Time because there's a song on it called The First Time, which is the one that I wrote by myself, so it's kind of like my baby of the project. But also because there's so many firsts going on right now. First time hearing my song on the radio or playing at the Opry, or, you know, just so many, and first album. So I just feel like it's a theme in my life right now that I wanted this album to capture.